Hi, everybody. Hi. I'm from Detroit. You probably heard about me. I've probably been close to prison about 15 times. And one time, Ruth and I met up together because we both were working in the schools. She here and me in Detroit. And so one night we had to go to a school because they were really mistreating the children in the state of Michigan. So I said, Ruth is getting ready to storm tomorrow. And she said, so? I said, well, we might not be able to go. And she said, well, you drive over here to Ann Arbor and let's see what happens. And we'll take off early in the morning and we'll get there and probably won't be no snow, but probably won't be a problem. So I drive there, I go to bed, she wakes me up early in the morning and she says, we're going to drive up to whatever the city was. We did so many things, I forgot the city. And I said, okay. We go outside. The snow was so thick and the ice was terrible. And I said, Ruth, we got to go back in the house. She says, no, we're going forward. We got to take care of the children. And so get in the car, I'll drive. So we got in the car. And about 2 or 3 blocks away, we noticed nobody was on the road but us. And so I said, Ruth, we need to go back home to your house. She says, no, we're going, we got to take care of these kids. So she says, I'm driving, don't worry. So I was worried. And so we drove for about 20 miles, and we didn't see anybody on the road. I said, this is suicide. Ruth said, I'm going to keep driving. We got to get there and help these kids. So I said, okay, let me keep my mouth shut, but I'm going to pray hard. And so I prayed, and we got to a certain road, and all of a sudden the car went off the road, and we were down in like a ditch, and the ice was so thick, and the next thing I heard was siren from the police department. And the guy comes up, and he's going to help us and say, what the hell are y'all doing out here in this weather? I said, she made me do it. We tried to help some children that are in trouble and the school system. He said, well, we're going to help you out of this, but you all need to turn around and go back home. Now, I speak that to tell you one of the stories that we went through. And I'm supposed to be a really criminal person. You know, when it comes to school system, I beat up the superintendent, I kicked everybody, I did everything. But with Ruth, she was serious about her energy. And so all the time I was with her, even when we went to court, you know, they tried to put me in jail a million times, and you came, brought some people with you. The mayor now was one of the people that was against me, and about 20 more people tried to stop me from what I was doing in Detroit, because I was trying to just save the children and get a better education for them. But they told me, you're going to jail for 20 years. And I said, Ruth was in the audience, and they were all organizing. And it looks like the now mayor that was back then, by the way, who's now giving me, I guess it's a prize for how many millions of dollars is he giving me now? Okay, and a center, Dexter Her Center, I'm the president of that. The mayor presented this to me last year, and it's going to be a beautiful center for the community. But back then, I guess we were enemies, and so was the governor. They were all against me. So they met with me because Ruth had all these folks out there in the audience, and with so many people, and they pulled me in the back room and they said, now if you just shut your mouth up for one meeting, we will let you go. We'll end all of this. I said, these dummies. I'll shut my mouth up for one meeting. He was so glad, and he went to the audience and all the judges and everything. She said she's going to shut her mouth up, but they forgot one meeting, but I didn't. And so everybody was glad it was over with. So the next school board meeting came. What did I do? You got it. Raised hell, and all they could do was raise their hand and say, I said, you told me one meeting, and that's what I did. So don't bother me again anymore. So this is the kind of thing that we went through. I think that people thought I was the brave one, but when it comes to having some common sense, Ruth was always there with me, and she was always helping to help the children. During the whole, everything was about the children, not about me, not about her. So I just want to say to all of you today, we honor her, and we're honoring her some more. And I just want you to know that she deserves all the honor she can get. Now, we didn't go to jail, but I should have gone to jail, but don't tell nobody. Thank you.